Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. Family, I hope everybody out there is doing marvelous. I hope all you Hebrews out there worldwide are having a blessed day. Hope you're being safe out there. I hope that the Most High is revealing Himself to you in these end times that we find ourselves in today. Y'all know usually when I do these live streams, I usually give it 5, sometimes 10 minutes to see if anybody's going to come in here. But since I'm in my captivity right now, I don't have that luxury to wait all that time. But I might just give it like 5 minutes right here just to see if anybody comes in. And if any of you do come in here, whether you're on the live, whether you watch this on the playback, I want you to hit that like button, not because you like me, but because you like the truth of the Most High. I'm giving up my little fake lunch break today, right? Because I want to help bring more clarity to this topic, this situation about animal sacrifice. Family, I knew that when I very first made the first video on this channel about animal sacrifices not being of the Most High, I knew that it was going to cause a great upheaval, family. But I have to bring this out, family, because the Most High has opened my ears, and some of you other people out there, the Most High is opening you guys' ears as well. I said this the other day. When you are receiving raw, uncut, unfiltered, unpackaged truth, a lot of the times there will be a knee-jerk reaction. And since the majority of our people, you cannot convince them that the Most High doesn't want blood. And the reason why our people can't see that, family, is because of the serpent in the garden, family. The serpent in the garden, also known as Lucifer, also known as JC, Christ, Yeshua, Yahushua. This serpent is so diabolical and so clever, and he's more subtle than any beast of the field. What you guys are not realizing is this beast that's more subtle than any beast of the field, this is Christ who that's talking about, y'all. That's how come everybody on planet Earth just about worships Christ as the only begotten Son of God and also as God in the flesh, which we know is hogwash. The Most High God is not in the flesh. He cannot be beat up, spit on, or killed, okay? Even though we got wild, crazy Israelites running around here talking about the Most High God died on the cross for our sins. When I hear people say stuff like that, I mean, it blows my mind, family, to know that there are Hebrew Israelites out there who believe that God died. Our people are lost, y'all. And let me make this disclaimer right here before I give any more further clarity on these animal sacrifices. Family, the Most High means what He says. Period, family. But the reason why the majority of our people cannot receive what I'm saying is because of the serpent in the garden, family. There are two powers talking in the scriptures. One of them is the Most High. The other one is another God. It's Lucifer, or the serpent, JC, the one who desires worship, you guys. Lucifer wants to be like the Most High. He wants to receive worship. The other day when I read out of the Yahweh Bible, and I left those lives up, family, I would advise anybody who's having a hard time understanding that animal sacrifice is wicked, family, real talk, I would advise you to go on my channel, watch the last 3 lives in a row, or maybe 3, 4 lives in a row that I've done. You're going to have to go over this, and you're going to have to be meticulous about this. This is serious, family. The serpent in the garden is the most subtle of all beasts of the field. That's why nobody knows that that serpent in the garden is Lucifer. Nobody knows that that is your beloved Christ. Nobody knows that the serpent in the garden is Christ. And if you guys been watching these lives, the live I did about the Garden of Eden, the serpent and Lucifer and JC, I talked about that. I read from the Yahweh Bible. This is why we got to go deep sea diving, family, and studying the scriptures. Reading out of the Yahweh Bible in Genesis chapter 3, it tells you that when the Most High stepped to the serpent, he said, because you have done this, you are bitterly cursed. It doesn't say just cursed, it says you are bitterly cursed. And it says that your power to create life from the dust will be taken away from you as of today. In the King James Bible, it does not read like that. Family, I'm trying to get you guys, I'm trying to get you to think, I'm trying to get you to see this big veil of deception is coming from the serpent in the garden. Be honest, family. How many of you out there knew that the serpent in the garden had the power to create life out of the dust? Because the King James Bible does not tell you that, but the Yahweh Bible does. That's why, you guys, if you haven't watched my last couple of lives, go back, watch those lives, take notes, write those scriptures down. When we read out of the Yahweh Bible, write those scriptures down and understand what it's telling you. That the Most High cursed the serpent. And when he cursed the serpent, he said, since you have done this, you are bitterly cursed. And he said, the power that you have to create life from the dust is now taken away from you. Think about that, family. This is not no regular snake, family. This ain't no it's kind of snake like that. This is Lucifer. This is JC, Yeshua, Yehoshua, Yahweh, whatever you want to call this demon. And yeah, I said demon. Anybody out there who's pushing this Christ stuff, Yeshua, Yahweh, the only begotten Son of God, you are an idolater. You're pushing the serpent. Christ is that serpent. Christ is Lucifer. Family, the reason why nobody can see what I'm saying is because Christ is the most subtle beast of the field. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of. And he got the whole world confused. I'm telling you guys that Christ is directly responsible for half the Torah going east and the other half going west. Christ is directly responsible because even though the Most High keeps on saying he doesn't want sacrifice, you're not sacrificing to him. He keeps on saying things like this. But many of us, we can't hear that because we got somebody else whispering in our ear on the other side of the Torah, telling you exactly the opposite of what the Most High said. He's doing the same thing he did to Adam and Eve. The Most High says one thing, but the serpent comes along and says something totally different. And we have a hard time differentiating between who's talking. Even though there are plenty of examples, even though we know that the Most High is the one who does the killing, not the devil, not Lucifer, Deuteronomy 32 and 39 makes it clear. The Most High is the one who does the killing. He says, I kill. But people want to say, no, God didn't kill Abel. Yes, he did. Abel decided to depopulate the earth of animals, so the Most High decided to depopulate the earth of Abel. I know it's hard for you guys to receive that, but just look, it's right there sitting in our face, family. It's right there sitting in our face. Right on the heels of the very first animal sacrifice, Abel gets brutally killed, and nobody even questions why. And when you start to question why, it comes to your head, right after he did animal sacrifice, God killed him. But most of us willfully ignore that because the serpent is in the Torah telling us to kill innocent animals, even though the Most High says you're not to shed innocent blood. And it doesn't say don't shed the innocent blood of humans. It says you're not to shed innocent blood, period. But you know what? Most of our people can't receive that. So I'm going to read these verses, and family, I can't read any more verses. I've already read nuclear bomb verses that let you know the Most High is not going to accept no animal sacrifice. Here it is again. Somebody out there is going to receive this. Whoever's meant eyes to be open will be open. Listen to King David. Psalms 51 and 16. For thou desirest not sacrifice. Can any of you guys hear that out there? This is either true or it's not. Looks like it's J.R. Meadows says facts. Good to see you, brother J.R. Meadows, as always. Family, I know this is a hard pill to swallow, but listen, open your ears, family. Listen to what King David is saying. Psalms 51 and 16. For thou desirest not sacrifice. Family, it cannot get any plainer than that. But you have to ignore this. Anybody out there that says, no, I don't get it, that's evil. God wants us to sacrifice innocent animals. David says, for thou desirest not sacrifice. Family, this is simple and plain as one, two, three. He says, for thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. King David is saying, Most High, you don't want animal sacrifice. If you did, I would do it. And David is a man after the Most High's heart. You think that if God wanted people to sacrifice animals, King David wouldn't do it? King David says, for thou desirest not. Do you guys know what desirous not means? It means he doesn't want it, y'all. Y'all gotta let these scriptures talk and stop trying to force stuff and stop being afraid to admit half the Torah is going east, half the Torah is going west. That's the only thing stopping you guys from seeing this. For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offerings. Family, this cannot get any more ABC 1, 2, 3. This is not hard to understand. It's only hard to understand when you don't accept the fact half the Torah is going east, half the Torah is going west. That scares the hell out of the Israelites to admit that. Now listen to what Jeremiah said. Jeremiah 7 and 22. I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the day that I brought them out of Egypt concerning burnt offerings or sacrifice. Family, I really don't know. I mean, this literally cannot get any simpler. Your roadblock is you won't admit that the Torah has been viciously edited. If you can bring yourself to admit that, you have to see what I'm reading right here. These are not my words. I'm not adding nothing or taking away. I'm literally reading word for word. Jeremiah 7 and 22. You cannot ignore this, y'all. I spake not. Family, I know you guys understand basic English. This is not hard. I spake not. Y'all know what it means when somebody says, I spake not? It means just what it says. I didn't tell you that. This is what God is saying. I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the day that I brought them out of Egypt concerning burnt offerings or sacrifice. Family, this is too plain. Get killing innocent animals out of your head, family, in any capacity. I'm not getting on any of you. I'm not name calling. I'm not trying to berate you. I'm trying to get you to see what the Most High is saying. This is easy, family. But it will only be easy once you have the testicular fortitude to admit that the Torah has been viciously edited. Period. I'm going to read it again because somebody out there, a lot of us, family, we got that thick Negro wax in our ears. Jeremiah 7 and 22. I spake not. Family, what don't y'all hear about this? Anybody out there who's saying, no, we need to sacrifice animals. What don't you get about this? I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them. God is telling you, I didn't talk about it, and I did not give you a command when I brought you out of Egypt concerning burnt offerings or sacrifice. Family, there should be nothing else to talk about. What you should be asking yourself is, who is this in the scriptures telling us to kill innocent animals? I'm telling you, it's Lucifer. It's the serpent. It's Christ. But you're not going to be able to see this if you won't straight up admit that the Torah has been viciously, savagely, brutally edited. You won't be able to see what a person who's 9 or 10 years old can understand this, family. But the serpent is causing us not to see this. This is easy. Last verse, then I'm gone because I got to get back to my slavery. Hosea 6 and 6. For I desired mercy and not sacrifice. Family, I can literally come on here and read a million verses where God says he ain't accepting it, he don't want it, he ain't having it. But many of you will still say, no, no. This particular sacrifice is okay right here. This particular blood sacrifice is okay right there. No, never at any time did he speak about burnt offerings or sacrifice. He said he did not command you. So what you got to do, you got to ask yourself, Most High, if you're saying you didn't command us, then who did command us? Nobody wants to go down that road. And some of us, we just can't see it because the serpent or Lucifer or Christ, Yahweh, he's the most cunning serpent and beast in the field. That's why nobody can see this. One more time, y'all. Hosea 6 and 6. You guys, I hope you guys somebody can see this because we don't know how much more long the Most High is going to keep on playing with us. Even when he keeps on saying clear as day, I don't want it, I'm not accepting it, I never commanded it, but we keep saying, yeah, you did. Family, just admit that the Torah has been heavily edited. And since the Most High keeps saying he don't want it, he didn't command it, now you got a question to ask yourself. Then who is this telling us in the Torah to kill innocent animals? If God's saying it's not him, one half the Torah going east, the other half going west. Family, I'm hoping that making this little video is able to shed a little light on this situation because I see this is a very tough thing for us to grasp, and I understand. Because until you understand what's going on in the garden, you're not going to get this, family. Hazelwood says, Isaiah 1 and 11. To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me, saith Yahweh? Family, how many more scriptures have to come out? I've done 2 lives already. Family, if y'all still don't get it, go back and watch the lives again. And don't run from when you hear Yahweh speaking, don't run from it. You're gonna, if you watch those lives enough, if you don't grasp it by now, at some point you're gonna grasp the fact that the Torah has been heavily edited. And there are 2 powers speaking in there. God says he never commanded sacrifice. So who commanded it then? I'm telling you, it's the blood God. It's JC, Yeshua, the serpent, Lucifer. He's got many names because he's the devil the Bible speaks of, and he's always lying. And he's the one who told us to do sacrifices to blood. Y'all know JC is obsessed with blood, and that's why he wants you to kill. The Most High took away his ability to create life out of the dust. So you know what it looks like he did? He says, okay, you won't let me create life no more. I'll just go around and start killing. I'm going to kill people. I'm going to have people kill innocent animals. Since you won't let me create life out of the dust no more, I'm going to just wreck the whole program. And that's what JC has been out to do, or the serpent, or Lucifer, whatever you want to call him. He's the reason why many of us can't see what I'm saying. I'm going to read this verse one more time, and then I got to get back indoors to my paid slavery. Sister Hazelwood, always good to see you. Sister Hazelwood says, Isaiah 1 and 11. Listen, Hebrews, to what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me, saith Yahweh? Y'all hear that? Yahweh saying, what good is all these sacrifices you guys doing? I never told you to do that. I'm talking to somebody out there. Hebrews, I have to go. I'm probably be gone for the day. I won't be doing no more videos today. But you know what? As many times as I have to make videos or bring this out, I'm willing to do it because I don't want the Most High to kill my people. Okay? We don't realize, y'all, you holding a bloodlust inside and you don't even realize. You think that the Most High wants us killing innocent animals to donate them to him. No. Go back and watch those lives again. Pay attention to the verses that I brought out on this live right here. And until next time, Hebrews Tav X. I got to get back inside to my slavery. Peace.